Planet Zooers, welcome in. We're with Houston Zoo today, and I want to first off say thank you for watching my videos, and I do apologize for my unintended 3-month absence. That was not a planned thing. One thing that happened was the making of this particular video. I got really discouraged because I was having a lot of screen recording problems. So there were a lot of jumps in between trying to get this screen recorded, and some of the other work that I did in this area just poof, went lost. I don't know where it went. Either my computer ate it, or the screen recorder just decided it would stop randomly. I finally updated everything and got it to stop. But I really don't know what was going on with the screen recorders, both different free options that I use for my screen recording. We're doing that. So anyway, here we are. We are working in the Wortham Primate walkthrough, is what I call it. And it is the Worthing Primates of Houston Zoo. So I'm super excited to get this video finally finished and out. I've been working on it slowly here and there. Some of the other things that have been going on is my work schedule's been a little wonky, and I also do really enjoy streaming. I just haven't been on YouTube streaming. I've been over on the Big Purple doing my streaming over there. I'll drop a link for you guys. I do have the St. Louis Zoo going on over there as well. It's getting huge. It's a really big zoo. So I do have some other things I need to work on to get those uploaded over here. The last one I uploaded got hit with a copyright, and that's fine, but they're so long. I couldn't edit whatever sound alert made that trigger. So I need to go through some of those and get those up for you guys that want to watch it over here. I think I have a couple that'll get missed, but that's okay too. So what we're working on here is a Bonobo habitat, and I'm just getting everything kind of laid out to get them in here and get a little house on here. I do change some of this up towards the end of the habitat. Right now I'm just trying to kind of get a feel for how I'm going to get them in here, where their little shelter's going to be, how they're going to get into this area. I also did a lot of planning for this area. I've got, as you can see over there, the paths that have been there, but I also went through and did the null barriers and put in the different primates that are going to be in this walkthrough. So they're already in their habitats. So the next episode, I'm not sure when it's going to be. I'm going to try to get on a bi-weekly schedule of getting the videos out for the Houston Zoo. And those are going to be, I have the proboscis monkey, and I'm trying to remember the other primate that I picked. I can't remember off the top of my head right now which one I picked. Anyway, I decided I needed another little support center over here. I also was getting a little brain tired of putting together those mesh covered little guys over there. So I took a break from that, and I decided we'll go ahead and get the other animals in here and start figuring out how to make this a complete thing. One of my thoughts as I was building this was like, well, it's been so long since I did a video, maybe I'll just do the whole thing. But I ended up obviously not doing that because we're not going to have the whole thing here. Excuse my dog. I've had to stop and restart several times. So today it's not Ruby. It is Chloe the Husky. She's been quite the bear, and that is her nickname. But anyway, she's living up to it. So here we go. I've got the little support building here, and that's going to be one of the habitats. So when you walk through this in the Houston Zoo, they have a lot of different species of primates through here, but I have just about 3 or 4 instead of all of the different ones. The game doesn't have the various little ones as I've talked about in the previous videos. So we've got this little support building here, and we're going to put in little glass top here so it has some natural sunlight inside the building. And I can't remember honestly if there is a building here. It's been so long since I built this, or if I just decided I'm going to put one here to fill in the space. I think there is a building here. It's starting to warm up in Houston, so I'm super excited. I know that they're really working hard on their Galapagos Island section, and so I really am looking forward to going and visiting the zoo and seeing where they're at with some things so that I can do some updates. Also, we have the new DLC that is dropping soon. I'm excited about that as well with the wetlands. Let me see how we're gonna add some of those animals into this zoo. So I went ahead and like I said, added some of those other monkeys that we're gonna put in. I was seeing if they could actually make it underneath the path right there, which they can. So I've got the 2 new habitats going in. So that's the proboscis monkey right there. I picked the proboscis monkey. I cannot say that to save my life. I'm so sorry. Because there is a nice little water feature on this viewing area on that habitat. So that was why I picked that particular species of monkey to go on that side. So here I am, just I thought I took this out of the video, but you know, it's just me picking some monkeys. So here they go, picking out the monkeys. So I have my bonobo that we're gonna put in the other habitat. Like I said, I don't remember what I actually ended up picking that comes out of the little service center there. And I ended up, I think, taking one of the habitats away. I was gonna put one along the side. And then I decided not to. And so we're gonna go ahead and decorate in here and finish off making sure everything is secure so the bonobo doesn't escape our habitat. Not that they're going to, but yes, this would need in real life to be covered up because they can climb up here potentially and get out. So we're gonna finish making sure they cannot, and then we're gonna go ahead and cover right here as well and get that mesh going on the top, and then we'll do the same going across the top over on the other side as well. Originally I was just gonna leave it open. Again, I'm sorry for my dog. I really am trying to get this done. I was super excited to finish all the footage. I don't know what her problem is, but she has been vet checked. She's just being a husky. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna cover up this top section, and then our next plan with the Wortham walk is we're gonna work over where the proboscis monkey habitat is, and then the next episode will be the mystery primate. I can't remember what I picked, like I said, so we're gonna do those 2, and that should finish off our Worthing primate walk. And I'm not sure where I'm gonna go from there with the zoo. I think we'll go ahead and head over into the big cat and little cat section of Houston Zoo. So I think that will be kind of our direction here with the Houston Zoo series. If there's a part of Houston Zoo that you would rather me kind of head to next, let me know. I kind of like to build in the direction of, you know, what's next to each thing. I know for the cougars I kind of skipped out and went ahead a little bit, but we're going to have a little areas over there with the different cats. So we do have the lions that we're going to build. We do have the clouded leopards that we're going to build for, and the Bengal tigers. So there's several different species that I could do next in that direction. And then we do have the Texas wetlands as well, that have some habitats kind of near. There's a circular food place to eat. I can't remember the name of it, but there's that as well that we could build. So if you do have an opinion on which way we should go, I didn't do a walkthrough this video either. It's just the habitat build. I wanted to keep it short and sweet for the first video back. I may not do as many walkthroughs with the zoo as I did in the past, mostly because the zoo is starting to get a little bit big. So I may do the next 2, and then we'll walk through those sections once we get the Worthing primate walk finished, and then we'll go through the cat section, like I said, and then we'll do another walkthrough after that. So if you do have any suggestions, or a preference of which cat the Houston Zoo has to do, then I definitely am open to go in a specific order if anybody is just really itching to see a certain cat build from the Houston Zoo, or if you want to go the other direction and go into the Texas wetlands area as well. Drop it in the comments below, and then also make sure you get down there in the comments and go follow me on my other social medias that I'm going to have linked down there, so you can also catch the live streams if you're wanting to come by and say hello when I'm live. And so now we're over at the front part of the Bonobo, and we're adding in the little wooden and rope little barriers that they have as you walk through this section, and that leads right up until you get to the little path. We're going to add all the wooden stuff too, because it's very true to Texas kind of wetland areas. They've raised it up and it's like a dock, but it all goes over just the ground. And here we are. The habitat's not super special to look at. There wasn't a whole lot going on from what I could see anyway. So just a couple of shots of what it looks like with the Bonobo in it. So make sure that you hit subscribe. I'm excited to be back. See you next time in the next Houston Zoo video. May the RNG odds be ever in your favor.